Hey everybody, got a little update for you on the channel, Dash Chevalon. Just some things I'm working on now, and what you're going to see me working on into next year, the months to come. Got a lot of different things. And right here in front of you, I've got about 3 different projects here I could show you guys. I do have more you'll see me jumping into later on in the year. I'll talk about that in a bit. But first up is these guys. This is going to be a project you'll see me working on for a while. Definitely going into next year. This is a core of Prussian infantry, 10 mil, Magister Militum. And let me see if I could show off the box. And this is the box set for ESR rules. It's a Prussian core, basically. Trying to see how many figures this is at here. 240 figures and 10 mil approximately. And here's the breakup of it. You get flags, MDF bases, 2 Prussian brigades / divisions, reserve infantry, Landwehr, Hussar. You get Hussar or Dragoon squadrons. So you got some cavalry, you got some artillery, a reformation area, which is like an ammo wagon for ESR rules. So yeah, there's this. That's the box set, and flags and stuff. I'm probably going to end up making my own flags, like I did for the Russian Corps that I recently finished, because the flags in this box set are out of scale. They're only 6 mil. But stay tuned for that. That'll be fun, actually. I enjoy making flags. And I hope to put out a video later on my other channel, Forge and Brush, showing off that Russian project and talking a little bit about the flags that I made for that. So you want to check out my other channel, Forge and Brush, Wargaming Creations here on YouTube, where I show off all my projects in detail. But yeah, this is one project I'm going to be working on. It's full of miniatures. And I got a bunch of them already primed, cleaned up, and so on and so forth. These are some standard bearers, as you can see. So that's what they look like. And we got some infantry here. I don't know how well that shows off, but anyway, this gives you an idea of the scale of these guys and what I'm going to be working on. Prussians. So yeah, 250 or so of these guys, cavalry, artillery, commanders, all that kind of stuff. That'll take some time to finish. Again, I started this earlier in 2020, but decided to switch it up with another project and finish this later on in the year. So I'm just getting back into it now. Next up, and this is actually going to be my primary focus, there's about 60, 70, maybe 80, I don't know, of these guys. These are 10 mil, once again. Pendraken, I believe. And the rider and the horse are separate in this case on these models. They're different poses in here, as you can see here. These are feudal knights, I guess, or they're actually not in full plate or anything. They're more like a lesser armed, lighter cav of a sort. Not sure exactly what they are, but they're for a fantasy army. You might remember earlier in the year, 2020, I did work on some dwarves and some orcs in 10 mil, and these are going to supplement that army. So we got some humans here, essentially. You guys got chain mail. Yeah, these are more like 13th century European type knights. Honestly, that's what they look like. 1200s, that kind of thing. See me get a little close up there of that little guy. Here he is. And again, these are Pendraken. So yeah, we've got a whole slew of these, different poses and a look to them. Horses and riders are separate. So yeah, that's what I got here. That'll be fun. And that's going to be my primary project. So I'll be working on these mainly, but I'll be breaking it up with those Prussians throughout the coming months. This probably won't take too long. And another project that you'll see me working on, I typically work on about 3 projects tops. Although, that said, you might see me dip into some other projects as well before any of these are done. I doubt that, but it could happen. I'll talk about those projects next year, those other projects. But this project for Clash of Katanas, or Clash of Spears, this is Warlord Games. Let me see if I can get this to focus. There we go, a little bit. Warlord Games, this is their Test of Honor line, the Test of Honor game, but they're going to be used for Clash of Katanas, a supplement game for Clash of Spears. And these are Ashigaru. 2 different sprues I got to show off here. These are the Yari, long spear-armed Ashigaru. Got separate legs from each other, separate arms, the torso, 2 halves to the torso. It's just, in my opinion, this is a lot of separate pieces for the same thing. Oh, here's some torsos that are solid. 1 piece. These torsos here are actually separate with the front and the back. That's odd. Yeah. And then we've got the bowmen, or the missile troops. This is the second sprue. Show off. Again, separate legs, separate torsos, and of course, the arms and the heads. Can't forget the heads, they're separate. So there's a lot of little pieces to these guys. I think these were originally Wargames Factory Samurai or Ashigaru. And Warlord Games bought them out. I was never a fan of Wargames Factory. Just odd posing and a lot of fiddly bits to work with. I could be wrong, but I believe they were originally Wargames Factory. But that's okay. We'll see what we can do with these guys. Unfortunately, made in China. Ashigaru missile troops. I'm reading the sides of the sprue here. Does it say Wargames Factory? What does that say there? Wargames Factory. There it is right there. So yeah, these are the original Wargames Factory. Blech. But these are for Clash of Katanas. So yeah, I'm excited to get these going. These guys, I think there's about 60 or so. 2 different varieties. We got the Yari and the missile troops. So I'm going to be working on these. These are 28 mil, of course. This will be fun, very enjoyable, because I enjoy 28 mil scale more than any other. It's going to be fun to paint anyway. So that's 3 separate projects you're going to see me jumping in and out of in the coming weeks and months, with primary focus on these guys right here, little knights. Once there's done, I'll be adding another project. And as far as other projects to come, I do have some South African 1970s and 80s era tanks and AFVs to get to. That's a project. Another one is, I got some French Napoleonics, 10 mil. I think they are mostly Pendraken. I'm not sure. I'm waiting on them to arrive. And I got some 32 mil Viking character models, which you'll see me get into later in the year. For a friend, I'm working on those. And yeah, I'm sure I'm forgetting something. But yeah, there's more to come. I do have some 40K I'll be working on, but I'm going to talk about that on my other channel, my main channel, the GM's Alcove. Again, check the links for that channel. I'll be talking all about 40K and my project there. Some of the things I'm going to be working on. But anyway, that's what I'm working on right now, and you'll probably see me doing more of this and giving you updates on these projects here in the coming months and weeks. I also have some gaming vids I'm going to be putting up. Board gaming, essentially. I'll save that for when it comes, but I'm going to be running a game of something here for you guys and updating my Battle Vlog series, talking all about it. Yeah, so I'll get into that when the time comes. You guys take care. I hope you enjoyed and staying safe this winter. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, folks.